Prayers to the families of the passengers, the captain, and the flight attendants, families. Last night, as you guys know, is all prayers to the military enforcement families who was on a helicopter. I want to say this, at some point in time in everybody's life, we travel before by plane, or either in the future you're going to get on the plane, and that could have been anyone, anyone other than those individuals who lost their lives in that terrible plane crash. Um, I know planes been crashing and things been happening across the world, but however, that one right here, it's touching because you know I've been on American Airlines, and that hit home because you fly, you take trips, you travel for emergencies, and just to see that transpire, just to see it transpire, it lets you know that it can happen any day. That you could be here one day and be gone the next. And sometimes we look at materialized things in the world and we value it more than life. And today you got, people who's on that plane, families grieving, you know, uh, these things, you never know how you're gonna leave this plane. You never know how you're gonna leave this plane. And you want to treat people with a good intent and a good heart. Have compassion because you never know when you're gonna have to go, to the gates and be judged. And just a terrible, 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 terrible thing that transpired. Terrible. And like I said, it hit home because I fly, um, and people fly every day, man. People fly every single day, and you're trying to get from point A to point B, whether it be for business, whether it be for pleasure. You know, you're trying to get from point A to point B, and you might not make it to point B. And that's the case in that situation right there. A lot of those people who was traveling was trying to get from point A to point B, or either point B to back to point A, and they no longer here. And it's tragedy. It's tragedy. It's extremely tragedy, you know. And with the recent events that transpired in New Orleans, and in Las Vegas, former military personnel, right now in this world, you don't know who to trust. We don't know if someone on a helicopter was someone who a former military personnel who decided that they want to do something horrendous. We don't know, you know. But like I said, though, prayers to everyone who lost their life, families, and man, that could be any one of us, And I'm gonna leave you guys with that, you know. But they say it's an old saying, for those families, you know, even in your time of grief, still give glory to the Most High. Everything that the Most High that transpired happened for a reason. You know, every time, whenever something happened or transpired, it happened for a reason. And just for the turn for your healing, turn to God. Salute.